Welcome to the Human Quest, New Media and the Future of Communication. I'm your host, Jenny. In this podcast, we'll be talking about the latest trends in new media, the impact of new media on society, and the future of communication. We'll explore topics such as the rise of social media and its impact on the way we communicate, the evolution of journalism in the age of new media, the future of news and information in a world where anyone can be a publisher. We'll also talk to experts in the field of new media about their insights into the future of communication. So if you're interested in learning more about new media and the future of communication, then this podcast is for you. The media industry is in a state of flux. Traditional media companies are struggling to adapt to the digital age, while new media companies are emerging to challenge the status quo. One of the biggest trends in new media is the rise of social media. Social media platforms have given everyone a platform to create and share content. This has led to a proliferation of new voices and perspectives in the media landscape. Another trend in new media is the increasing importance of data. Media companies are collecting more data about their users than ever before. This data can be used to target ads, personalize content, and measure the effectiveness of marketing campaigns. The future of new media is uncertain. However, there are a few trends that are likely to shape the industry in the years to come. First, the rise of artificial intelligence (AI) is likely to have a major impact on the media industry. AI can be used to automate tasks, generate content, and personalize experiences. Second, the increasing demand for mobile-friendly content is likely to continue. More and more people are consuming media on their smartphones and tablets. Media companies need to make sure that their content is optimized for mobile devices. Finally, the growth of global markets is likely to open up new opportunities for media companies. As more people around the world get online, there will be a growing demand for international content. The future of new media is full of challenges and opportunities. Media companies that are able to adapt to the changing landscape will be well positioned to succeed in the years to come. Social media has had a profound impact on the media industry. It has given everyone a platform to create and share content, and it has changed the way we consume news. In the past, people would get their news from traditional media outlets, such as newspapers, magazines, and television. But now, people are increasingly getting their news from social media. Social media has also changed the way we interact with brands. In the past, brands had to reach out to consumers through traditional advertising channels. But now, brands can interact with consumers directly on social media. This has given brands a new way to build relationships with consumers and generate leads. Finally, social media has changed the way we express ourselves. In the past, people would express themselves through traditional media, such as writing letters, sending postcards, or making phone calls. But now, people can express themselves through social media in a variety of ways, such as posting status updates, sharing photos and videos, and commenting on other people's posts. The rise of social media has had a major impact on the media landscape. It has changed the way we consume news, interact with brands, and express ourselves. Social media is a powerful tool that can be used for good or for bad. It is important to be aware of the potential risks of social media, such as misinformation and cyberbullying. But it is also important to embrace the positive potential of social media, such as its ability to connect people and spread awareness of important issues. The rise of new media has had a profound impact on the field of journalism. In the past, journalism was a relatively closed industry. Journalists worked for traditional media outlets, such as newspapers, magazines, and television. But now, anyone with a computer and an internet connection can be a journalist. This has led to a proliferation of new voices and perspectives in the media landscape. New media has also changed the way news is produced. In the past, journalists would gather information, write stories, and edit them before they were published. But now, journalists can use new media tools to produce news more quickly and easily. For example, journalists can use social media to gather information, livestream events, and create multimedia content. New media has also changed the way news is distributed. In the past, news was distributed through traditional media outlets. But now, news can be distributed through a variety of channels, including social media, websites, and mobile apps. This has made it easier for people to access news from all over the world. Finally, new media has changed the way news is consumed. In the past, people would read newspapers, watch the news on television, or listen to the radio. But now, people can consume news on a variety of devices, including computers, smartphones, and tablets. This has made it easier for people to consume news on their own terms. The rise of new media has had a major impact on the field of journalism. It has changed the way news is produced, distributed, and consumed. These changes have both positive and negative implications for the future of journalism. On the one hand, new media has made it easier for people to access news and to share their own voices. On the other hand, new media has also made it easier for people to spread misinformation and to attack journalists. It remains to be seen how the field of journalism will evolve in the age of new media. However, it is clear that new media will continue to play a major role in the future of journalism. Thanks for listening to The Human Quest, New Media and the Future of Communication. I hope you found this episode informative and thought-provoking. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. I'll be back next time with another episode. Until then, stay tuned.